Hello, I am Mitch, and I'm interviewing the Ozrics today.
From
Bobcat Mountain.
For words because I've been staring at the clouds all day.
Yes, the clouds.
The trees and the clouds and
the music sort of seems to have become as wide open as the surrounding.
We were pulled up here by someone's foreseeable force.
The weird thing was actually we kind of really liked Colorado gigging here. Like, we talked about a lot of places: Italy, Greece, Costa Rica, Chile, and just here was the most sort of comfortable and serene and convenient.
For a while it was a little bit like we need to get away from that rain.
No more rain. In England, well, here they say it rains, they say it's sunny 300 days a year, and in England it sort of rains 300 days a year.
The funny thing is, what we do is by our trade is to pluck notes out of thin air. And up here the air's really thin.
Yeah, where are we? We're at like 7,000.
8,000, something like this.
Somewhere in
so
there.
here the air's really thin, which makes more room for the actual things that you pluck out of it, because there's less air taking up the space, so there's more tunes to be had out here.
Do you think it sounds better up here? Once your ears adjust?
It sounds toppier up here. Air City is like just the view I get out of that studio window.
It really is that.
Like
That's exactly
the breeze and the wind and the trees. It's nice to sometimes occasionally sit and not hear anything unnatural, just nature. Complete nature. It's fine by me. And so then I make horrible noises in the studio to counteract it, just to make it, just put the weird side of it back.
things that sound like a bus gone wrong in London,
Yeah, sure.
It was really weird mastering the album because when I drive down, it would be way too trebly, and then when I drive up, it'd be way too bassy, and I couldn't tell to finish the album because it always sounded different depending how many thousand feet in the air you were.
It's given more room for it to become a little stranger, maybe.
There's more time that can be put into it.
There's less clutter in the mind, therefore you can reach further, I think.
The new recording system doesn't hurt any either.
No.
We've gone digital, not fully digital, we've still got our analog board and we'll still render down the masters to tape, but we won't, like the actual recording process we're doing, like in the editing and the continued work on the tracks is being done on the computer now for this first album actually. It's been digital audio recorded for the first part of it. Okay, for the old school fans it might be like cheating a little bit, it's not. But,
But can we move on now?
Can we move on now? To do 24 channels on tape, it's a reel this big and this heavy. They're huge. I can only carry 3 of them at one time. And that's my... And that's 15 minutes for each reel, and it costs like $250 for a reel of tape now these days. So,
And it's wider now, because I've got 1 million channel studio with 1 million hours of recording time if I want,
It's just ridiculous. And you put something down and you save, you click the save button, and then you shut it down, and then you pull it up again, and it comes back exactly as it was.
Up to this point I've had to bring tunes up from scratch every time I mix them. It's the best fun in the world, but it takes its time.
And we can now work a lot faster, and we've done this album. And like we were saying, we actually had 9 tracks we really wanted to put down, but we had so much fun playing with the new gear that suddenly we ended up with 9 new tracks instead of the 9 tracks we actually wanted to record. But since we finished the album, 2 weeks ago or something, we've now got 5 more tracks ready already.
Not ready, but sounding pretty damn
Sounding pretty good.
fine, yeah.
Well, 5 more tracks on the go, yeah.
Once the track is left our clutches, as it were, yeah, I mean, once it's been mastered and it's gone away to the record company and then it's out of our hands, yes, there is a certain washing of the hands
Of that one.
mentally of that one, and it's really nice.
But again, more so when we were doing it analog, this album we've actually finished, and it went so quick. Well, you're definitely not lacking for time to be able to run down to the studio and put a track together these days, are you?
Further away from people you are usually is.
We got called psychedelic royalty the other day.
That was weird.
Wow, who did that to you? Who called
There's some guy at some gig, some lot at some gig.
Some lot at the
somewhere.
festival walked by and went, wow.
In fact, it was over there, a long way over there.
A long way over there.
Around the planet in that direction, quite a ways.
What, Japan?
Well, was that Japan over there? I thought, where's Japan from here?
Japan's that way.
Japan could be that way.
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah,
go
long
over
way
Antarctica.
that way.
Yeah.
Where's England then? That's that way as well. Yeah?
No. Well, I mean, you could get to England that way, but
Yeah,
it would
that
take
way.
you a lot longer
think
than it would to
Japan
go
might
that
be
way.
closer to-
Japan's sort of... Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, we're
I don't know. Jupiter's over there. We could go to Jupiter instead.
Yeah.
It's over there today.
Oh,
At the moment.
and I mean it might be as escapist or something, but up here it's away from all that hurricanes and earthquakes and
There was an earthquake.
not
One of
here.
those.
Not here. Anyway, so that's enough said. Let's go and play some music.
I suppose we could go play some music now.
Let's do that. Okay, it's recording this time. Three. And another one. Okay. one way.